Hey, official JDTV here. How are you all? Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you all? I hope you're doing well and thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video, a bit of a strange one. I had a really bad experience the other day and I thought, I'm going to let some energy out, I'm going to let some stress out and I'm going to make this video. Remember, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up because it really helps me a lot. And remember, if you're new around here, hello and thank you so much for watching. And if you would like, hit that subscribe button because we have a lot of fun. So today's video, yes, it's 10 reasons to hate trains. I used the train the other day and it's going to be the last time I ever use a train. So while I went home and let some energy out, I thought, let's make a video. So this is 10 reasons to hate a train. Bang, let's go on with number one. And before you even get on the train, it's the step. You know, you have the pavement where you're standing, the path where you're standing, and then you have the massive gap, and then the step. Before I even get on the train, I am petrified of that step. Can you imagine what I would look like if I fell in between that gap with my bag, with whatever? Just imagine that now. I fell in that gap. I have nightmares about it. So before I even get on the train, I'm stressed, I'm sweating. It's the step. I know you guys are with me. What do you think about train steps? Are they your worst nightmare? Do they keep you up at night? Because they sure keep me up at night. And number two, you know I'm telling the truth with this one. Right, people use the trains because they're going to a destination, they're travelling, they're doing something, right? That's why you get onto trains. So, you sit down and every person I look at are miserable. They look sad, they look depressed, and they just look unhappy. I get it, some people might be going to places that they may not want to go, or they can't be bothered, or they're tired, but not everyone. When I'm on a train, it means I'm going to London, I'm going somewhere, I'm going shopping, I'm doing this, I'm doing something. I'm with my mates and with my family, and I know I'm going to have a good time. But everyone on that, I look around and I'm thinking, is this the miserable train or something?
Next stop for all you miserable people is the most miserable town in the city. Get off, you miserable people.
So the last time I got onto a train, it was pretty early and there was a lot of businessmen, a lot of businesswomen on the train. Okay, I'm in my usual wear, something like this, and they're in their suits and they're in their bags. You know what I mean, if you've bumped into one of them, you can surely spot one of them. Okay, for instance, a businessman gets on a train. He's probably on there a couple of stops, no more than 10-15 minutes. But they feel the need, they have to get their laptop out, so they're sat there going, oh, I'm a businessman. And beside it is always a coffee, oh it has to be Costa. And beside that is their diary, or whatever they want to call it. And I'm thinking, you're only on this for about 10-15 minutes and then you're getting off. Before the laptop's even turned on and you've wrote your notes, you're probably getting off. Why does every businessman, every businesswoman feel the need to get their laptop out, to get their diary out on every train possible? Why? Number four, and I don't mind smells usually because my nose isn't that sensitive. But the smell on a train is just awful. It is the worst smell that you can ever think of. You've got so many people, you've got men, you've got women, you've got kids, bikes, animals, and there's this mixture of this train smell. If they bottled it up and sold it in a pound shop, I think it would sell pretty well. I can't put a word on the smell, I can't describe what it smells like, but can you imagine all them smells put together? That's what my nose smells. I've got a big nose and it allows me to smell it straight away. I step on the train and I'm just like, it is hit me. Next time I go on a train, and I probably won't, there won't be a next time, but I'm going to take a little spray, and everywhere I go, I'm just going to spray it because I cannot stand the train smell. Okay, don't get me wrong and don't hate me for this. I love Chinese people, and I'm not racist, but every time I get on a train, the most happiest people on there is a Chinese group. I've never seen a Chinese person on their own. They're always in groups, they're always having fun. But when they're on the trains, it's like they took a happy pill and it is their place, their place to be. They seem to absolutely love trains. So they've usually got their bag on this way. I call it the wrong way because I don't do it, but it might be the right way. Their camera, their phone and their headphones. And they're obviously listening to music, and they got this massive grin on their face listening to music, and they absolutely look like they're loving the train ride. So I don't know many Chinese people. I know they do good food, but they seem to love trains. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know what they like about it because they're my worst nightmare. But Chinese people love trains. Have you ever worked it out? Have you ever seen a group of Chinese people? Because the next time you go on a train, just go Chinese spotting. Okay, number 6, the one that really annoys me. Now sometimes when I get on a train, which as you can gather isn't often, I look for chairs that are tables that have got a lot of space. So if there's not many in that area, I will purposely go to that area to blank everyone out, blank the smells, blank the noises. So I sit down right. You can guarantee the next person on the train sits near me. And I'm like, I feel like saying, look around you, there is so much space, go and sit somewhere else. But they decide to sit right next to you, right in your space. Sometimes they'll touch me and I'm like, move, there is so much space. But they decide to sit so close to you, and even thinking about it now, it really annoys me. Okay, number 7, you know who you are, them party people, them music lovers on the train. I love music, but not on a train. I do not want to listen to other people's music. Right, when I was on there last, there's a group of probably 5 15-year-old girls, okay? I don't mind them having fun, having a good time. They're going to their destination, I'm going to my destination. But I don't want to listen to your cheesy, top of the pops music. I'm very sorry, if I wanted to listen to your music, I would ask you to take your headphones out and we'd have a train rave. But I don't want to hear your music. Okay, next up on my list, number 8, is food in general. I get it, people have to eat, but why do people decide to buy the most smelliest food and bring them on the trains? Egg sandwiches, tuna baguettes, crisps, the list goes on and on. People bring the most smelliest food of all. I have to admit it, I hold my hands up. Once I was very hungry and I did bring a KFC. I'm very sorry, I brought a KFC on a train. So I'm not hating, but can people just stop taking smelly food on trains? Number 9, well, I couldn't think of a number 9, so let's move on to number 10. The quiet areas. Whoever thought of the quiet areas is bonkers. It was probably someone like Piers Morgan or David Cameron. We must have a quiet area. Now before I walked in a quiet area and I walked out, okay, there's massive signs. Please be quiet, quiet zone and all this. And I'm thinking, we're on a train, not a bloody library. So the type of people sat there are the upper class, are the posh people. They usually got no kids, they're looking great. They got their bag, they got their sunglasses and their headphones in, listening to probably whale music on 1 or 2 volume. And they're sat there with their book. And when you walk in, especially my age, age, they stop reading their book. This is a big book. Stop reading their book. They look up and they're like, and I feel like saying, what are you looking at? I know it's the quiet zone. I'm just Xing this ridiculous quiet zone. So this was my video for this time. I hope you guys like it. I've actually had some fun, and it's allowed me to de-stress a bit. So this was 10 reasons I hate trains. Do you guys hate trains or do you love them? Please let me know in the comment box below, because I'd love to hear from you. And remember, if you like this video or you just like me, remember to give this video a massive thumbs up, because it really helps me a lot. And if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I'd love to have you on board. Now that was 10 things that I hate about trains. I hope to see you very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'm sure we'll see each other very, very soon. Till next time, YouTube gang, take care.